Hello everyone. Today I want to explain how manga is made into anime. I'm really fascinated by all the steps it takes to turn drawings from paper into digital masterpieces. So far to my understanding, the planning, financing, and outsourcing for cheaper talents in the industry can really take years to even begin production for an anime. For my first example, Attack on Titan. Oh my god. Studio Mappa, they had to take so much less time in pre-production to make each episode that people were starting to go so crazy, blaming so much on the artists and Studio Mappa in such a toxic way, especially comparing it to Jujutsu Kaisen, which has so much more time in pre-production to create higher quality animation. To begin the actual process, there always has to be a script, and the artist who made the manga starts out designing the characters for the anime or movie, and after a long time of reviewing and planning, the director will greenlit for production. Next step is storyboarding, which include drawing, movements, panning the camera, and the length of each shot. Too bad we don't live in a perfect world with lots of time. Anime can be rushed, and sometimes storyboards will not be finished when episodes are starting on TV. Especially a good example for this would be that episode Dragon Ball Super where Goku did not look good fighting Beerus, and we all remember that. Okay, now before the actual animation is made comes the layout, which contains the characters' movements, positions, designs, and after everything is done, the key animation is drawn. And the way they keep track of everything is by using a timesheet. Now, right here is an in-between animator that came to smooth out the images and the movements of all the characters in the layout. Okay, so something really cool is a 30-minute episode of an anime TV series can have up to 15,000 pictures, which is insane to me. Okay, so the next part of the process after animating the layout by drawing thousands of pictures is the compositing, which is the coloring part of the whole process, which also takes a very long time. And studios will outsource or go to different departments to get this job done because it really is time consuming. There's also the job of shading. That's why characters will look different in different episodes because of the different shading departments also involved with the compositing. Anime has really come far. I always see YouTubers and different creators on YouTube just creating and using tablets or special drawing devices to help make animations. It's never been this easy before in history to actually draw or do things in such an efficient way without losing resources as well. Okay, next step in the animation process is the effects, which is really cool. See all the glowy stuff around Goku? It's all that kind of stuff, like the lights, or is someone smoking, or just effects. It's just really, really cool on the side. And it really gives emphasis on what the character is doing in the scene. One thing I find really interesting is that animators would use special tricks to get certain portions of body parts right. Like this artist right here who's using a mirror to write his own hand because writing hands is very difficult. Okay, we're at the very end. After the effects, then it goes into post-production, then it's really overhauled into doing a lot of work to make sure it's 30 minutes. And or a movie, it'll be a lot longer and they might have to cut a couple scenes out, but it's a lot of work. And yeah, a lot more licensing. Oh, how could I forget the actual voice acting, the legendary voice acting that goes into anime. Japanese and English can be really different. Japanese can be a lot more emotional and impactful, but it really depends. But yeah, I love both. It really depends on your preference. And yeah, here's a couple of examples like Goku and Naruto in Japanese. They're both women. I know there's still a lot more to go into making an anime, but that's just a broad overview, and yeah, just my way of researching and just showing how it's made. Thank you, and I hope you learned something today.